loves, welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley and today we are starting off bald, and I'm actually talking to you guys, which I'm super in love with. Family's upstairs, so I have a few minutes to go ahead and play in a wig, which honestly is one of my favorite things to do. I know sometimes in my videos I'm trying to rush through it because of the kids, but I actually really do love doing hair, and I'm definitely trying to get back more into the creative aspect of it. It's so hard when you have like 3 toddlers running around the house all the time and no help, little bit of help. So I'm gonna start getting back into it, especially at night when the kids are asleep. Sometimes I'll do it daytime, but for now we're gonna be doing a headband wig. This one actually came from Supernova, and they actually sent a really huge package, which I'm super excited to unbox with you guys. I believe in this box here, this is where the wig is, and of course this is their logo. When you open it up, you have your wig here. Oh, before I show you the actual wig, we'll go into the bag of goodies. And I love when companies give these nice little dust bags. So there's another pack of wig caps, which you guys know I'm a brown girl, so I'll definitely be using the brown ones. They also gave me some lashes, which I've been heavy into the lashes lately. I've been trying to find a vendor where I can get them wholesale, because I've been loving sometimes to just put on lashes like in the daytime, even when I don't have anywhere to go, even when I don't put on any makeup. So if you guys know of a good wholesale vendor, get in my Instagram DM. I'm Ashley Bedeck there, and let me know, because these right here are really pretty. I wonder if they sell these wholesale, but yeah. Definitely love those. And then they also gave the elastic band, which headband wigs typically do fit glueless, but if you want a little bit of added protection, I'm pretty sure you can use this, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. This here is going to be a perfect little velvet and pearls headband for the holidays. Actually, before I get into the headbands where I'm looking all bald, let's go ahead and get into the actual wig. So this one here is 20 inches, 180% density, and they have that here, a sticker. And this is her here. I love a good burgundy. I love a good 99J in the fall and winter time. And I do love when it's curly. Let's hope this one doesn't have any issues with like transfer of color. Usually I can tell it doesn't have a crazy smell. When it has that crazy freshly dyed smell, it's typically when you're going to get some craziness as far as the dye transfer. But of course we're going to wet the hair and see all about that. This is the construction of a headband wig cap. As you guys can see, instead of lace, you have this strip of like band, elastic hairband, and it sits very comfortable on the hairline, and of course it meets at the back with Velcro. If your head is really big, you can put it like at the tip like this, but if your head is small like mine, I usually will push it all the way over, and this typically will make the wig fit super snug. As far as the actual construction of the cap, they did include wig clips. These are a little bit different than the combs. Typically the combs are open and they just slide in comfortably. The clips actually snap in around the perimeter of your hair. So you have 3 in the front, and then you have 1 here in the center at the nape, or is this 2? Actually, this is 2 at the center at the nape. So in putting on your headband wig, the first thing you want to do is grab each of the little bit of strips in the front, take them around the back. Then I take and make it as tight as I can. And as you guys can see, it fits super snug. And then I take the back of the actual wig and go over that. And then I'll take these clips and pin it to the back. And then this is what the wig looks like on. I love the color because it has that beautiful burgundy color to it, but it's not extremely overwhelming or too bright. So if you are someone who works in a professional setting, or just, you know, want to keep it a little bit more subtle, you definitely won't have an issue. Of course, we're gonna slide it back. Okay, so next up we're gonna do the baby hair. And when I'm doing my natural baby hair, these are the 3 key items for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take and part out my baby hair. As you guys can see, I'm not working with a lot. So for me, for some reason, it's like when I part it and section it a little bit, it helps me to get a little bit more control. I know on camera it doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot because again, there's nothing there. But I just feel like when I separate the baby hair, it comes out so much better. Next, this is the product we're going to be using. Of course, I have it linked in the description box. And it's like a nice gel. And I'm just going to take a baby hair brush. Now, I like to use a comb sometimes with baby hair with wigs. But with real hair, I need an actual brush. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's an actual jelly consistency. And I don't know if it's because I'm natural and my hair is thin, but I need something on my head to tame my edges and make them lay. And just edge control definitely has not been working for me, like typical edge control. And then you can kind of just swoop however you choose. And I love how with this product I'm able to get it usually in one swipe, or you know, a couple swipes, but I don't know, the product just works for me. Now if I could get my hairline thicker, this is gonna look so good. Let me use a little bit more. So I used to say that I wanted to get hairline surgery. I don't know if you guys, if you're a day one and you've been watching me since like when I first had Diamond, my son, then you know I've always said that like when I had the money to do so, I would get hairline surgery. I feel like if I really wanted to do it now, I can do it. And I'm not as like adamant about it. And the thing about it is it's cosmetic surgery, but you don't have to be like put to sleep for it. But you definitely have to get like an incision in the back of your head where they remove the hair from, and it's gonna leave a scar. And I don't know, it's just making me have second thoughts about it. And the idea of it is when you see my hairline and how thin it is, it would make my hairline extremely thick. But I don't know if I want to pay all that money anymore. Now this is what the hairline looks like. And again, if I get that hairline surgery, it would look nice and thick and full. Let me know if you would do something like that. Like, is that something crazy to do? I feel like nowadays everyone has a BBL, everyone has a breast augmentation. I'm thinking about doing those things, and of course if I do it, I'm gonna share it on this channel with you guys. But I'm just wondering, am I crazy? Is that like extreme or taking it too far? Would you do it? Would you let your children do it? This is why I wear studs, because with kids and hair, I always feel like my hoops come off. So far, no, so good. My hair is not transferring. The color's not transferring. If you guys can see, the texture is really nice. So when I buy my mousse, I usually buy them in 2s or 3s. So that one is out. I got a fresh one. And if you don't want to waste products, because I do feel like it is a little bit wasteful to use so much mousse, definitely consider spraying the hair down a little bit with the water and getting it damp. Or you can add a thicker product like your favorite leave-in conditioner, and that will work. gonna add just a little bit of a heavier product and see how I feel about that. Sometimes I feel like, especially like in the fall and winter times when it's cold, which today was our first like real rainy day, I feel like a little bit of a heavier product will help to you know, keep the hair a little bit weighed down. So I'm just using a little, I almost dropped it, my mango butter. I feel like I want to go to the beauty supply store and just haul a bunch of different products because I've been in the rut of using the same products over and over. So that's the trick to hair. I feel like there was nothing wrong with the curls before, but I just kind of wanted them to be a little bit more weighed down. You see it's kind of a little bit fluffy here. I want it to be a little bit more defined. So I'm just going to take that product and work it in. And again, this mango butter smells so good. And it defined the ends so much better. And with all of that, this is how much like shedding or whatever you want to call it I got. Extremely minimal. And more importantly, my hands are still their normal color. I didn't get any transfer, which is probably the most important thing here. So if you guys like to like style wigs at night, especially if you're not a morning person like me, I highly recommend you do this. Take it off. I keep my wig head ready to go. I can just take this wig off and sit it on there. That way in the morning it'll be nice and dry. I got product in me. It'll be nice and dry and I'll be able to put it on and go, and it's already styled. Now, as I was mentioning before, they did give me a couple of free gifts. So the one I liked a lot was this cute little headband here. This is perfect for the holidays. My girls have been more, or I've been more into styling the girls up really cute. So this would definitely be a little cute look for me or the girls. When you're doing a headband like this, just make sure you kind of scrunch or cinch this band here. You kind of want to make it a little bit small. That way it doesn't show too crazy as far as the actual band goes. So this here is a beautiful scarf. This would definitely work around the edges. Let's give it a little bit of a try. With these, I usually will, since it's a little bit large, widthwise, I'll fold it in half. And that's how this one looks. You can definitely fold this one to be a little bit smaller. I folded it in half, but you can kind of fold it twice instead of once. And that makes for a cute little vibe. And this one is giving really cute orange and peach vibes. Very Hermes-esque. And then they also gave these. So they definitely spoil you with the headbands. This one here has a little black and white and gray vibe to it. These are definitely easier to just switch out and go. I like this one a lot. And then they gave it also in like this red and tan and black. Super pretty. I definitely think this one is my favorite. Okay, so I try to give the hair a little bit of time to dry. It's about 80%, 90%, 95%. It's about 90% dry. It's not really too wet. As you guys can see, it got a little bit bigger, not too much, but this is pretty much the texture you're gonna get even when you wet it down. If you want to go ahead and add the mousse, you can do that. If you want to do water, you can do that. If you're more into more like a natural texture, then I would just say maybe add a little bit of cream to kind of cancel out the frizz and just comb it out a little bit, and it'll definitely get bigger. And I was able to slay my baby hair a little bit. You guys know I need help, and I've come a long way, but I definitely need more help. So leave your tips and tricks in my DMs. You guys know I don't have comments here on YouTube. Hopefully one day they'll just miraculously pop back up for me, because I do like interacting with you guys here on YouTube. Wait a minute, I didn't do my shake test. It didn't fall off, it didn't slide, may have caught my lashes, but that's what I love about these headband wigs. They honestly sit on your head really nicely and they don't like fall off or get too crazy. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Do you like the color? Would you go a little bit lighter, darker? Or are you just like into more of the natural blacks and browns? Let me know what you guys think. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'll help me out so much. We are on the road to 300,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I'm thinking about giving away some bags and some nice stuff this holiday, so you don't want to miss that. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!